What's going on YouTube? It's Brayzon back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here today. We just got the Theme Diamonds update this morning, and we got some new solo challenges with it. We got some new missions, some sets. We'll go over, they're basically Team Diamonds from last year. I know they say Theme Diamonds this year, but it's basically going to be Team Diamonds, and then there's also a Theme Master, Kurt Warner. So first off, here is the missions. If you just earn 1 star in the Theme Diamond challenges, you get an NAT Core Gold player, and then if you get 70 stars, you will get an NAT Core Elite player from the milestones. So let's go ahead and check those out after we show you this. This is just saying to earn a Theme Diamond player, so that doesn't really give you much. Doesn't really give you any coins or any rewards. I'm not really sure why they have some missions like this that don't give you rewards. And then if you complete all 32 teams, I always forget, confuse it with the NBA, you exchange all 32, and then you get the Kurt Warner. Yeah, 32 teams. Confused myself there. That being said, let's go ahead and get over to the challenges and show you which ones they are here and how many stars total they have. So as you see right here, there's 18 challenges, and you can get 5 stars on each. So what do you have to do? Do not allow rushing touchdown, do not allow yards. So that seems pretty easy, and they're obviously going to change per what you need to do. So there's 18 times 5, so there's 90 here. And then there is, what's over here? Another 70 over there for the defensive and then offensive. And then milestones. So you get a bunch of golds at 70, you get an elite. And then you get an NAT 84 overall at 100. So I don't know why that says gold pack when it's 84 plus. That's kind of weird. I don't know if you can get better than a gold or if you only get a gold. I don't know how that's gonna work. But if you could choose what team to get the golds from, that will probably be, helpful in just completing a set if you want to complete the set. Last year I did Jadeveon Clowney, and I actually saved like 100,000 coins or something like that, because from the Team Diamonds, I used the team packs on the Texans last year, I believe, and then I saved a lot of coins because I think I pulled the JJ Watt or something like that. I pulled someone pretty big, so I was able to complete it for pretty cheap. But there's a lot of stars. You don't have to get 5 stars on each of them. You only need 70 to 100 stars. Looks like 100 is another 84 plus, but it did say gold pack, so I don't know. Hopefully they'll update that and explain it a little bit more. In the store, I think there is some new packs. There's these team fantasy bundles. So these are gold team fantasy packs. So it's only 2 gold or better. So you only get a 13% chance at an 80, and that's Bears gold player pack, and it's obviously going to be, so it actually changes the percentage, so that's pretty interesting. Depending on how many elites they have, it's going to change the percentage that you have for them. So I'm not going to go ahead and go through all of them, but definitely check out who you want from these sets, and then go ahead and check the probabilities if you're thinking about buying packs. Personally, I don't buy packs. I'm a no money spent, but that could be something interesting. Obviously, the bundle is going to give you 84 plus, which I'm still not a huge fan of an 84 plus, but I guess that will help you towards completing them. I know that a lot of the high elites in the game aren't in the sets, so we'll just go ahead and go through the sets and show you guys all the players that are out. So we need to go to Theme Diamonds. Where is it? Oh, Theme Diamonds. So they're under Theme Builders. That's interesting. Okay, so that's kind of interesting that they're here. So obviously the master is going to be a 93 Kurt Warner, and I'll be doing another video, guys, on how to make some coins in this promo, and I'll do another video on the best ones to take. I'm not going to go in depth on all the stats, just because 32 of them, going through all the stats will take forever. But you get a 93 Kurt Warner if you do all of the tokens, or you could probably buy them on the auction house, which is probably gonna be easier. And just a note, a lot of these players, I think the highest one is either 88 or an 89. They didn't come out with that high of overalls. So a lot of the teams, you don't have to put in the highest overall elite. the really expensive ones. So for instance, you don't have to put in Khalil Mack to get the Charles Tillman. You just have to put in Eddie Jackson, Kyle Fuller, Allen Robinson, Akeem Hicks, Tariq Cohen, and Eddie Goldman, and some gold. So if you do already have some of these players, that the elites that you just have sitting on your bench, or if you do, if you look on the auction house and it makes sense to spend the differential, these prices are going to be pretty steep. If you have to buy every one, you'll probably not make your money back, if I was to guess, but you never know. So just keep out on the prices and look at that. Next up, we have the Corey Dillon. There's only 3 elites for them for 87 running back. That's not the worst. The only thing I would say is that running back wise, I don't know Corey Dillon's stats, but there is a lot of good running backs in the game right now, so I wouldn't necessarily go for him. Next up is Andre Reed, and there's only 1 elite, Micah Hyde. How much does he go for? He's going for only 24K right now, so this is going to be pretty cheap to complete doing all these, but I'm sure Andre Reed probably isn't going for that much as well. Maybe it might be worth doing. You might be able to make some coins. I'm not sure how much it's going to be to complete the set, but I'll go ahead and look at that later. Broncos, you can get Jason Elam. Here you will have to get Von Miller Core Elite though, so that's going to be a pretty steep one. You get an 89 kicker, but I don't think it's going to be worth it to complete it because Philip Lindsay goes for a decent amount as well. For the Browns, we're going to have Otto Graham. QB, obviously he's got beast running stats, but once again, Myles Garrett doesn't go for that much just because of the theme. He's the theme builder, so 35,000. I guess that is a good amount. And then Odell does go for a lot. Nick Chubb goes for a decent amount. So this would be a pretty expensive set, but you do get that Otto Graham. Next up is Joe Jurevicius. They're pretty easy to complete as well, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be slow. Don't quote me on that. But if we look at his stats, he's probably going to be pretty slow. I don't remember him being too much of a speedster when he did play. Next up is the Cardinals, and we got Darnell Dockett, 87 D tackle. So we kind of need some D tackles in the game right now, so that's not a bad one to get. Chargers, we got 89 is going to be Sean Phillips. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys all the players. I think you guys can figure it out on who's in the sets. And I wanted to go show you guys some prices as well. That way you could see some of the overalls. Next up is Brian Waters, Dwight Freeney. So that one's a pretty good 88 Dwight Freeney. That might be a good card. Mel Renfro, cornerback. Patrick Surtain. I used to love this guy. Obviously he's only 85, so I'm probably not going to pick him up. But I did used to like him a lot. I wonder if he has any elites on the Dolphins. So they do have Kenny Stills and Laremy Tunsil. So probably pretty cheap to complete, but he's only 85, so he's not going to go for that much. John Runyan, Jesse Tugel, middle linebacker. Merton Hanks, Jason Sehorn, corner. John Henderson, 89 D tackle, so that's a pretty high D tackle. Wayne Sherbert, Corey Schlesinger. Of course, the Lions got a fullback. That's pretty much all they have. They should have a Calvin Johnson, but they'll come out with that later. So Donald Driver, from what I know, I think his stats looked pretty good. I'll go ahead and check that out in the auction house. Jordan Gross, Rob Ninkovich, Dave Casper, Adam Timmerman, Chris McAllister. So Chris McAllister, 89 overall corner. That's probably going to be a pretty good one as well. Clinton Portis, Deuce McAllister. They got the McAllister, both McAllisters in the game. Lofa Tatupu, Antoine Randall L. I wonder if he's got really good throwing stats. He should. He'll be really good on that Philly special. David Carr, Keith Bullock, and then Matt Burke. So Antoine Randall L, I kind of want to pick him up. He was always one of my favorite players in the game. I have Juju already, so that would make it a lot cheaper. And then, let's see. David Casher, I wonder how much he's going for. 45,000. Wow. Okay, so I might not have enough coins to complete this guy. We'll have to look at how much he's going to go for. He used to have some speed, I do know that, so maybe that will help us. So let's go ahead and get out of here, and let's go to the auction house and go ahead and look at them. And there's McCaffrey and I think Eddie Jackson limited time cards as well, but those go for over $1 million, so I'm not too worried about those. So we want to go Theme Diamonds. And let's just look. So Andre Reed, he's only going for 100,000. It was 24,000, I believe, to buy Micah Hyde. And then if you compare that, you would have to look at how much all the golds go for. But if you just say about 3-4K per gold times 30, you're already at 90K anyway. So it's really not going to make a lot of sense. 85 speed, not really that great. Let's go ahead and look at some of the teams that I was interested in. Let's go look at the Packers. Donald Driver's going for 366. 87 speed, 85 short route, 86 medium, 87 deep, 85 spec, 84 catch in traffic. Wow, I really like this card. It's a pretty beast card, honestly. Donald Driver. If you're a Donald Driver fan, definitely someone you should pick up. Let's look at the Steelers. Antoine Randall. Let's look at his stats. 86 speed, so he does have speed as well. Only 82 catching, 82 catch in traffic. Let's see if he's got some throwing stats. Maybe put him in there at Wildcat quarterback or something like that. He's obviously got the juke moves. Let's see if he's got the throw power. So he does have actually like 50 and 60 throw accuracy and throw on the run. It's not bad. He's not supposed to have amazing, but let's look at the Colts. Dwight Freeney. Let's look at his stats. Obviously, like I said, I'm not gonna be able to look at everybody's stats. Just kind of giving an overview of everyone in general. Not the greatest of cards. Only 78 block shed. He does have 88 finesse move, but really not that good of a card, to be honest. Let's just go ahead and look at all. Let's see who the most expensive is. Brian Waters, 89 run block, 86 pass block with 88 strength. Pretty expensive. So it looks like the linemen are pretty expensive. 87 strength, 89 pass block, 85 run block. Chris McAllister, corner, only 84 speed, 83 zone. Not a huge fan of that, to be completely honest. John Henderson, 87 tackle, 88 block shed, 90 strength, 85 power move. That's a pretty good card on the inside right there. I'm just trying to look at who might be going for a lot. So he only has 75 press, but 87 zone, 86 man with 86 speed. Mel Renfro, that's a pretty good corner card if you're not pressing with him. Let's see the running backs. Clint Portis has 86 speed, 83 carrying, break tackle, 84. It's pretty good. Let's look at Deuce McAllister. 84 speed, but 89 trucking. So this guy's going to be a downhill monster with that 89 trucking, 89 carrying. Sean Phillips used to be a beast. Let's go ahead and look at that. He's definitely a pass rusher with that 81 power move, 88 finesse move, 80 block shed, and 88 play rec. Going to be a beast in there. So pretty good cards. It's really going to be preference. I don't think any of them are game breaking. There's not one that's standing out so far. I'm going to have to go look at, like I said, all the stats and look from there. Otto Graham, 82 accuracy short, 85 mid, 88 deep, 86 under pressure, 85 throw on the run. And he usually has pretty good running stats. 69 carrying. Let's go ahead and look at what else he's got. He's got decent juke moves, not really anything crazy. It's not that great of a card. Charles Tillman, Peanut, 85 speed, 86 zone, 87 play rec, 85 jumping. Pretty beast card as well. Like I said, not any game breaking. I'll have a list for sure of ones to go for, or more importantly, the ones to stay away from, or which ones might make sense financially. So like I said, I will have that coming out, probably either later today or tomorrow. So leave a like on this video if you guys do want to see that. We're going to be trying to grind the solos as well and get those free players to see if I can complete a set. Comment down below which players you guys are looking into, which ones you guys think the best or you're going to be interested in picking up. Subscribe to see more content like this. And as always, guys, I will see you next time.